Welcome in to folks around the country. Sunday night baseball now from Yankee Stadium. Tonight, Game 4 of this 4-game weekend set between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. CC Sabathia is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Leading off
now batting, Lance Leahy, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leahy.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first.
Pitch.
But this to land untouched. Just off the inside corner, taken for a ball. The ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. On the ground to second for Torres. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The 1-1 home is taken for strike 2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
Batting third.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, it's still early in the year right now, and this guy's not known to be a huge power threat, but he's gotten off to an amazing start, and I'd like to see him have a hot season and ride it out.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting fourth.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Dana Hensley gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will easily find the wall in front of the stands by the 314 sign. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. I thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Next for New York, Torres. He'll look to pad that RBI total here, entering play 8th in the American League in that category. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And they'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Tulowitzki over at second. Torres on at first with nobody out. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And the runner back. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
He throws him on the breaking ball that time. Scotty Hayward is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home, and I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. An inning in the books, scoreless on MLB Network. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for Boston, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Christian Vasquez.
Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is a fair ball as it'll head for the 314 sign. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Brock Holt is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Now a bluff here as he'll step off and look him back to third. The 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. And it's a defensive meltdown there as the go-ahead run scores on what should be a passed ball. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The tag, and he is out at second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Sabathia ready with the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Behind 0-2 now. Bogarts, the runner at second with 1 away. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, 2 errors in the inning, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 2 and the Yankees nothing. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Nino Reyes, comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
Now the pitch. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
Batting 6.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like slot.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Into the box now, Lance Leahy. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he tries to bunt here with 2 strikes, but he's out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
This pitch is popped up, and they'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Soft liner towards first. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Hit hard to the right. Sabathia pauses, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Red Sox leave 1. They're up 2-0.
Welcome back. As the Yankees prepare for their 3rd turn through the order, fans of the Bronx Bombers have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away.
Batting in, the catcher, Mike Tuckman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Mike Tuckman. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Mike Tuckman becomes the 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Digging in, Luke Voigt. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he misses it. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-0. Next up for the Red Sox, Mitch Moreland, as we begin the top of the fourth.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. The relay, and he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Number 7, shortstop.
Riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And the runner back easily. He's set, and the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Moreland at third with nobody out. Nipped the corner, 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the versatile utility man, Brock Holt. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
Now batting, right fielder, Xander.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. So one run here, one hit, one error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Red Sox 3 and the Yankees nothing. Back to the top of the order now, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder, Gleyber Torres. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Now batting, digging in for his second at-bat, Scotty Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
To 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Into the box, Sandy Leon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pitch is popped up, and there's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Lance Leahy. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Throw goes over to third, and he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And the recovery will be in time to get him at the plate. And that's going to hurt because now there are 2 away. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Last half. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So here's the cleanup hitter, Nino Reese. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Next for the Yankees.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in the left fielder Cameron Maybin. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 0-1 delivery. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
He throws him on the fastball there. Cameron Maybin becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Aaron Judge stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. Right back to work is Sabathia as he gets ahead of the first batter here. 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move. That'll be all tonight for CC Sabathia. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Here's another 0-2. Now a pitch swung on and grounded out to Tulowitzki at shortstop. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out.
The first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and Here's Miguel Andujar now. They'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Push softly over toward the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. A step on the bag for 1. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki, 1 for 2, including a double back in first. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And the runner is in to score from third on what was not a good throw at all. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And that one is gone. Into the box now, Scotty Hayward. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. Into the box, Nino Reese. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning. 3. So striding in, Christian Vasquez. In past meetings with Jay Happ, pretty average results, 4 for 15. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The second baseman.
Here's Brock Holt now. He was a ground out victim last time up. That's lifted the other way out to left. Maben is there. 2 gone. Striding into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch. Now at the plate, Cameron Maben. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard to the right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. He'll get it into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Judge leads off second with one gone in the inning. Popped straight up. Leahy in foul ground, but this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. At the plate, Sandy Leon. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Line hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. Throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lance Leahy. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Yankees hold the advantage here in the 8th inning over the dreaded Red Sox as you get a look at our line score here from the stadium. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hit hard to short. And now this is booted by Tulowitzki. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, J.D. Martinez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Line drive, base hit down the line. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Everything done right, Dan, on both sides, the defensive side and the offensive side, to send him, and the outfielder made a strong, accurate throw, but that runner was safe.
No doubt about it. That's one of those where you got to be aggressive as a third base coach. You know the outfielder has a strong throwing arm. You're taking a lot of things you're trying to get through a decision to send. A good send in a close play, but it all worked out.
Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And he has come through as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. And the second run is across as well, and they'll claim the lead here at 6-5. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. Moreland is there to take it. So on just 1 pitch, they're able to get Tulowitzki.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. 1 out, nobody on. And this is hit hard to the right side. but foul. This is line to left. Number 77 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Scotty.
Now at the plate, Scotty
Hayward.
Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hot shot to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nino Reese. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
The right fielder, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Hayward racing back. And that one is gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lance Leahy. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Here comes the first pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Hayward is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Here's Cameron Maybin now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Maybin.
Fouled away. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Around second now and headed for third. Maybin takes the turn at third. He wants it all, but he is going to be a dead duck out there. He is out between third and home.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, one man out. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Yet another strikeout for him on the mound. And fellas, this has been one of his favorite victims tonight. That's the third time he sent him packing. So he's got him pretty well figured out. Not that the rest of this lineup has been much better.
Standing in now, Miguel Andujar. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Last chance for the Yankees. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, I got to be honest. I didn't think he had 9 innings in him, but he battled and he finished the game and he picked up the win along the way too.
8-5 tonight. Boston get the win despite 3 errors in the field. Dana Hensley gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
3 errors. They also left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees and Red Sox thank you for your patronage.